Right. So speaking of mashing things up, it's
We're in a dark room.
yeah, you're in a dark room. Welcome back to the AAP podcast, the Power Rangers edition. It's these guys.
Yeah.
What happened last time, you guys?
Stuff and things. Followed by things and stuff.
A giant earthquake.
Video games.
And then suddenly we were comets flying across somewhere. And then we landed in a mountain. And then it was dark. And then the lights got a little testy with us. Lanny messed with the computer.
We got a
"We
are away" message.
But we found out we're the backup Power Rangers.
Yay!
Supposedly.
We're the Beta Force.
We're the B team. And we're following a bunch of lights some more. To a new room.
Yeah, so that's where we'll pick up.
We're in a totally creepy hallway.
Not necessarily creepy.
It's dark.
Just dark.
That thing's creepy. Especially with Sci-Fi Buddy over here. Making references left and right as he runs down the hall. Things about aliens.
Does not shut up about aliens.
Popping out of chests. No
Yeah.
less.
Yeah. Nightmares.
Bursting. Thank you very much.
Bursting. Okay.
Yes. That gives better emphasis. It's a much more powerful visual image of...
Can one burst from you?
No, I will not go out with you.
Whatevs.
So
man.
as the this line of light on the floor is leading you down this hallway, you're passing a lot of doorways. Leading you down the hallway, you pass a lot of doorways. And every time one of you gets close to it, it just lets out a soft murmur and doesn't open.
Beetlejuice.
It's more like, a video game where it's like, hey, you can't access this area yet.
It's probably keyed to whoever's supposed to get it. So I'm going to run to each door.
Oh,
Does it go? Murmur.
Yeah, every time you walk up to one, it just goes murmur.
Emergency power. I don't think any of them are going to open until we get everything up and running.
Murmur.
Can I try to shoulder one?
Sure. Do you just pick one at random?
And I'm not like stepping way back and running, but kind of
Across the hallway.
Seems like
linebackering it a little bit.
seems like a good brawn type check,
Not might.
or might.
Okay, I could do might.
You might be able to.
We got going with the D2.
No,
No.
you only do all of them if you have a specialization that applies.
You do the highest one.
You do the highest one otherwise.
Oh. Okay, I could do that too.
I saw you gearing up for a handful of dice.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a 1 or a 7? That is a 1.
Mm-hmm.
So 14?
14. So
With that? Oh, I'm not going to say it.
your skill die was a 1, right?
Yes.
Yes. So
And
This is
my,
a failure.
it is
A critical
it
failure.
is a critical
Oh.
failure.
damn,
So,
I'm about to have a broken shoulder, guys.
Can we get one of
yes,
these?
you guys do get a story point for
Yay.
having a critical failure.
Don't worry, you suck.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Murmur.
Alice, Bobby is just like walking up to doors and touching them, and he's getting murmur. And Alice, fed up after about the 10th one he touches, just rams her body into it. At which point it goes murmur, 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 and the light on the floor dies.
Oh, great.
Good job.
Yeah, thanks.
Not.
Lonnie was right. It was emergency power.
Oh. I mean, I was just trying to open the door.
I don't think we're supposed to go into the doors. We were supposed to follow the light that's not there anymore.
Cool. Well, let's follow it. And I'm going to start heading down the direction that it was going. I want to try and see if I can, intuit or guess the general direction. What kind of check would that be?
Well, there's only one direction.
Excellent.
Thank God.
And they're not even a band yet, so
Yeah.
that's even better.
Are they even born?
So as Bobby takes off, he gets maybe 30 or 40 feet further, and you hear murmur, ding, and a set of doors just slides open.
Hey, I knew I'd find the right one eventually, guys. Come on.
Yeah, you mean the last one you tried?
It's always the last one you tried.
I mean, at least it opened and just get stuck halfway.
Yeah. Whenever you're looking for something, it's always the last place you think to look, because that's where you find it.
Are you always this perky?
Yeah.
I mean, most of the time. What you choose to think and believe really helps everything.
So let's pray that Dylan McKay is behind this door.
I'm not familiar with him.
No? You watch TVs, movies, and you don't recognize that?
No. We are the B team, though. Unfortunately, we're not the A team. Da 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 da.
No, you are more like David Silver, that's for sure. Definitely.
As you're having this conversation, Evie and Lanny, you walk up and you can see inside this room is an outside. There's a beautiful, pristine dojo courtyard
Oh.
with a fountain in the center and very nice decorative plants. There's a bunch of benches and an outside training mat. And over on the far wall, you can see an indoor training area with actual mats on it and racks of exotic martial arts weaponry.
I mean, if it's outdoors, that means it's bright.
Yes, it is exceedingly bright, but it does not shed any illumination into the hallway.
I mean, it's a long hallway.
I mean, even if you are standing directly in front of the door, it is still pitch black out here. It is just not in there.
Far out. And Lanny's gonna go ahead and take a step into the courtyard.
You take a step in, and there's an ornate painted wood and stone archway guarded by two maybe 15-foot tall foo dogs
Ooh.
on pedestals.
I'm going to go pet the puppy. I know
Yeah.
it's a stone puppy, but I'm going to be like, oh, cool.
Yeah, it looks
love animals.
it looks particularly vicious.
Oh, look at those teeth.
Lanny just sort of gravitates towards the weapons.
As you cross the threshold into the interior area, you hear Zordon's voice go, "This is a pre-recorded message. Welcome to the Hollow Training Center. Please.
Please.
Yes, that is the magic word.
Hello, this is a pre-recorded message.
Training simulator. They had these on Star Trek.
Please perform a combat assessment to determine your strength.
Yes, we get to fight something.
When you're ready to begin,
Begin.
say the phrase, round one."
Round one, fight.
There, over the doorway, there appears a flag
Yeah.
that starts blowing in the breeze. There are three more flags that are not blowing in the breeze.
I'm going to see if I can go near the flag blowing in the breeze.
I don't think that it starts blowing until we say round one.
A second one starts flapping in the breeze.
What color is the flag that was first flapping?
They're red and gold.
Okay.
What
then he's gonna-
what languages do you guys speak?
English.
English and Spanish.
English, Spanish, and French.
English, Spanish, and German.
What, no Klingon over there?
It's not one I list.
Oh, I should have put Klingon.
Ah,
I'm so disappointed in myself.
I didn't know he was going to be this much of a nerd.
neither did I.
The automated message repeats and then says, "If you'd like, please select one of our fine assortment of weapons."
What sort of weapons do they have?
I go for a sword. A giant power sword. I've always wanted a sword.
Can you lift it?
Of course.
Tell me what you want, and there's a good chance that it's there. Mostly pole weapons. There are some swords. There are bandoliers of throwing knives and stars. There's a yumi, a longbow, and a quiver of arrows. But,
Well, I did take archery. Mom did make me take archery lessons that summer. And she'll pick up the umi and the quiver of arrows. Plus anything that lets me stay far away.
I'm going to pick up the Highlander sword.
which Highlander? Because he had a katana.
All right, I'll pick up a katana. I'm fine with that.
I mean, he has a point there with which Highlander.
1986 Highlander.
Yes, there is, in fact, a white hilted katana.
Excellent.
Why not?
I will start immediately making with squeaky noises and all, like making my own sound effect. Like this is my best dream come true.
Why are we stuck with the boy kid?
Hey-ya!
I mean, if we say round one, it'll.
Like you just did?
A flag, third flag starts flapping in the breeze.
Hey, ladies, she's got the right idea. Grab some weapons and say a round one.
Can I get a round one? From
Round one, say what?
I'm just going to be staring at all of them for a few minutes, trying to decide if I'm really.
The point I was making is we could watch him get his butt kicked by whatever comes out.
Yeah, but then I have to stand in front of them and save them, and it's really me here, not.
And Lenny's just gonna grab like the first one that seems like it would fit Alice. Alice is like a kind of like big,
Bulky girl.
bulky,
Yep.
strong-looking girl.
Yep.
So I'll just like grab the thing that looks the heaviest and just throw it away.
Great club.
Yeah, there's a we'll say a great big hammer.
I'm gonna grab a pair of batons
Sure.
and put my board down.
Okay.
Don't want to break the board or use it as a shield.
Oh no, I'm gonna ride the damn thing. Dang it!
So
I'm gonna
Surprised
set.
it's not me that's slipping.
I'm gonna set the boombox down.
Mm-hmm.
Take a tape out of my pocket and put it in. And hit play, and grab the hammer and say, "Okay,
is it
round one."
It's tricky.
is it a mixtape or
It is.
is it your like aggro mixtape?
Yep.
So yes, you pick up the hammer, give it to Alice. All of these weapons are fairly weightless.
Even better.
There still is one flag not flying in the breeze.
What are you looking at me for? I said it.
I was gonna say I said it when I hit play on the tape. I said,
Oh.
"Okay,
Oh,
let's
that
start
was-
round
okay.
one."
I didn't hear that. I'm sorry. So yeah, when Alice starts the boombox, what's the song that starts belting out? Like I could afford the rights to it and just imagine it playing in the background.
It's really going to be My Heart Will Go On from Titanic.
No.
Mortal Kombat theme?
I'm just trying to think of some type of Mortal Kombat
No, seriously, the Mortal Kombat thing was big.
Yeah.
or even that song's good too.
Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah.
Come out. Quick.
The 70s.
Final Countdown came out in 1986.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right, so put yourselves inside the indoor portion of the dojo.
Oh,
is-
jeez.
Back here.
I'm probably up here, though, because I was going, wah, wah,
Good.
wah.
How'd you turn into Mickey Mouse?
It's Crash Bandicoot.
Who's just Australian Mickey Mouse?
Let's see. Put me somewhere. See you guys.
I'm out. Okay, so when the song starts playing, you hear that pre-recorded message from Zordon say, accessing local media, and several theme songs start to play. Bobby recognizes them all as various arcade games before it settles on one. The doors open, the ones you came through open, and several people step out. There is 2 men.
Are they in overalls?
No. One is in a white karate gi and one is in a red karate gi.
Oh, God. It's doubled.
There's
Oh no!
there's
Make them look at each other so that we can show Ryu Ken.
there's a sumo wrestler, a Chinese lady in a blue dress.
I like her
Oh
legs.
no!
There's a hunched green man with red hair
Oh no!
sparking electricity.
We're in Chinatown.
No, it's Street Fighter.
Oh.
There is a gigantic man in a pair of tiny spandex pants.
Who's very, very fuzzy, like a bear.
A
Like a bear.
Like a bear.
a bald-headed, dark-skinned, painted man who has skulls on a necklace around his neck. And finally, coming through the door is a figure who's brushing a tall, flat top in military fatigues.
Oh, excellent. There's nobody with a cape. We totally have this.
Have you played this game before?
Yes, the guy in the cape cheats horrendously.
So do they.
The music from the boombox is amplified and becomes louder, and you hear a voice go, "Round 1, fight." So roll me some initiatives, which is a d20 plus whatever bonus you have from initiative.
I am going to use my
If you don't have an initiative, you roll 2d20 and take the lesser.
I am going to use my power to give myself edge. Can I use that yet?
Does it require powerpoints?
It does require power points.
Then you cannot.
Okay. We don't have power points yet.
You do not have powerpoints.
Okay. So
Strange enough.
that's a good sign, but that was with advantage. Or that with
Disadvantage.
still wasn't too bad. Oh yeah, I definitely did better than you.
14.
So 14 for Alice. Lanny, what you got?
8.
Hey, not bad.
Yeah, with disadvantage, not too bad. But I want to make it known, my first roll was a 20.
Nice. Evie.
5.
Well, at least it's not something low like a 2.
Yeah.
I've got a 2.
I rolled a 4 on the d20.
But at least you had a skill die to...
Roll a 1 on.
Well, the good news is these guys don't have any skill points in initiative. So they got a 20 and a 20.
Oh, great.
Oh, that's fun. We're showing
I
not
mean,
your
to
diary.
be fair, I would expect the Street Fighter crew to go before we did.
So when that voice is heard, the two announcers, or the announcer, Zordon, says fight. everyone immediately takes fighting stances that Bobby is intimately familiar with.
I'm sure these two lovely ladies also are quite familiar with them.
Oh yeah, that was definitely one of the ones that I just that I bumped Evie off of before the power went out. Yeah.
Before combat
also
begins,
erased.
though,
Doesn't
as
matter,
he was
still
saying,
beat you.
fight, I want to see if I can try something.
Sure.
I'd like to look up, look down, look up, look down, look left, look right, look left, look right. Start, select A and B.
Yes, you accomplish feeling particularly dizzy.
Okay.
Probably Wanny and Evie looking at you like, what are you doing? That's not going to work.
So these two in the karate gis are going to almost like they have the same move set, mirror each other and start running up and jump onto the top of the fancy plants.
At least they're not just lazy palette swaps of the same sprites.
Yeah.
Or that dude in the pink gi.
I wish we were fighting the dude in the pink gi.
Who do you think's the final boss?
Dan. Still G.
Yeah, so they run up and they have identical fighting styles. The sumo wrestler is going to just start charging forward. Who's this?
Me?
Okay. Excellent.
No.
Same with the lady in the blue dress. She's going to do a particularly acrobatic flip over the top of the fountain. The two big slow guys, which is to say the wrestler and the mutant, who shall remain nameless for purposes.
I already spoiled it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You can beep it out.
They start coming forward, carrying the rear, and the two in the back are observing the situation to see what you guys do. So, Alice, you are leagues ahead in preparedness.
So I'm going to go up to the sumo wrestler.
He is all the way back here.
Who's number 3?
He's the guy
No,
in front of me.
that's-
Yeah, I was
sorry,
gonna say,
yes.
number
That's
3
right.
is no sumo. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say.
I think you meant for that to be the
I
sketchy one.
No, I need to turn the numbers so that I can
So you can see
That's
them.
not me.
see them.
I'm the pink. Or orange, whatever color it is. Yeah.
Dad.
Yes. And I'm going to try to hit him with the hammer.
One hand, two hand?
2-hand.
Okay. So you just, ah!
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to rage.
When you've got a hammer, everything is a nail.
So he is going to resist with toughness.
Okay.
Stop.
You
Hammer time.
you two, or rather you guys, I think I explained it before, but you get to determine which defense you want, unless something is particularly relevant. So if you want to just take a hit, that's toughness. If you want to try to dodge out of the way, that's evasion. Willpower is specifically for mental effect, and cleverness is specifically for social, unless something says otherwise. So he is just going to try and
Tough it out.
Tough it out.
So that's a 14 again.
Okay. So what's your effect?
Can I go for the alternative of the blunt 2? Or otherwise it's a blunt 1?
Well, you did two-handed.
Two-handed.
So it's
Oh, I did
blunt
2.
too.
Okay.
So blunt
So
two.
blunt 2.
Okay. So You rush up. He starts to pull his hand back as if to slap you, and you just take your hammer and just uppercut him with it. He goes, and just hits the ground and bounces before shattering into a billion light particles.
Oh, it was that easy on the cabinet.
And I'm going to shove the hammer up with one hand and say, I have the power, not you. And I'm looking right at you over there,
Yeah, you, Bobby.
Bobby.
Okay.
Silly girl.
Way to go. We're on the same team.
She doesn't even know it's a sword.
It's called a lance. Oh, sorry. Wrong decade.
Lanny, you see Honda go sailing.
Right. So I want.
That was Buick for copyright reasons.
Strangely, there is a Street Fighter RPG, so I think it's
Probably safe.
probably safe to use.
So, is there anywhere with the high ground that I can get up to?
The tallest thing is probably the pottery that they're standing on, or the fountain. It's multi-tiered.
But that line over there, is that
It's just a weapons rack.
weapons rack? Okay. So I want to go ahead and start moving over towards the weapons rack.
But this one?
That line there. No, sorry. There's that line that's drawn on. Mike, can you show? No.
Nope, the wall.
Yes, that.
That.
Okay, yes.
And I'm gonna get there.
Oh, I'm sorry. These lines are actual walls.
Actual walls. So I'm not behind it yet, but I'm going to go ahead and. So I still, since my speed is 5, I get.
Well, you're on your first page. There's a movement speed.
Yeah, or movement speed is 30. Yeah. So, but it says that you can move, you can interrupt your move and do stuff during your move, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, gonna stop my movement there for now, and then I have 3 free actions.
I think that's correct.
Yeah, because my speed is 5, and you get free actions equal to speed minus 2. I'm going to aim 3 times, which is the most that you can aim, and grants shift +1 plus. So I'm going to shift up to 3, and I'm going to. So the one that's up in front of me is the one in the red gi.
On top of the plants, yes.
And I'm going to go ahead and fire the bow at him. So I've shifted all the way up to a D12 with targeting.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's a 16 on the D20 plus 11.
So your total is 27.
Yeah.
So you may apply your effect twice to him if you would like.
Yes, I would like to. So that is sharp 2.
So almost in the same manner, when he jumps up there, he looks like he is about to fling himself off. His fist is on fire, and your arrow just catches him right in the chest, and he goes down, just bounces on the floor and shatters into light.
And then I will finish my move by just taking another step behind the wall to get cover. And because I moved, I get to add my acrobatics to my evasion for the round. So that is, the ability is called Hard Target. So I roll acrobatics.
Yeah, so you roll the skill die and add it to your evasion.
Just the skill die.
Yes.
So just the D4. And that is a 1. So I add 1 to my evasion for the round.
That's pretty good.
So my evasion is now 16.
Evie.
Quick question. Do I get the multi-attack thing even without us being powered up yet?
If it requires the expenditure of power points, you do not have that ability.
Yeah, never mind. Okay.
But you can still make offhand attacks if you would like.
Cool. I'm going to get on my board and I'm going to go straight towards the lady in the blue dress. Yes. And try to whack her with my batons.
Okay, so are you making... you can make a single attack at whatever's listed, or you can make a main hand, offhand attack. It downshifts 1 and 2.
I'm going to do 1 since they seem to be going down pretty quick.
Yeah.
Okay, it's finesse weapon, d6. 20 on the die.
Oh my.
2 on the d6, so 22.
22. You can apply any 2 effects.
Only effect with it is blunt.
Is blunt?
Yeah.
Yep. So she goes to raise her leg up to kick you, and you just bring your baton down on her leg, and just give her 1 right across the face. And she hits the fountain, ricochets off, and explodes into light.
And then I'm going to keep on rolling by. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's over here.
You need a little grabber thing.
And remember, you can also, as part of your move action, spend your free actions. Each free action gets you 5 additional feet.
That's far enough for right now. Unless, the stretchy guy gets into play.
Bobby, you were too busy going... Yeah, you're doing like super cool flourishes with your sword.
Yeah, I went last on purpose.
We the 3 of us girls have already knocked out someone, so if you don't manage to knock someone out, it's going to be really embarrassing for you.
Probably. I know how I roll. Let's see. D20 plus a D4. That's actually a crit. There is a 4 and a 20. So
Yep.
that's two max dice. I don't know if that changes anything.
So, hold on.
24 to hit as a crit.
Okay, so
Double crit all
So
the way.
you have doubled their defense, which means you get to apply a second effect. And then you have done a critical. So if you don't want to apply that effect 3 times, you can, affect the battlefield or...
I would actually... I'd like to take a slicing with the flat of the blade and hit them so hard to try and knock them back to hit one of the others. Would that be... I could make a roll for it.
Yeah, I'd say that's a fair use of that effect.
So, whoever that one is, because that'd probably be the only one that I could hit.
Green dude.
Oh, yes.
That-
Yes, definitely the green dude.
That,
I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah.
yeah.
Shocking.
So you take your sword.
You hit him for a Brazilian damage.
Shocking, I say. You take your sword and just turn it sideways and double-handed baseball bat swing it right into this guy's midsection and send him flying.
I am going to yell as I do it. Sorokin!
You know, that's not normally how you use a sword, but I think I'll let it slide.
Would you like to do anything else?
I don't know if you can. Your speed is only, what, 2?
It's 2. I have 1 free action.
No.
No,
One
his
quick
is
action.
speed 3.
Mine
I'm
is
2.
speed
Oh.
3.
Oh,
She's
okay.
speed 2.
I'm 2.
I have 1 free action. No, because aiding somebody is a standard action, right?
Yes.
Okay, so no, I'll move 5 more feet.
Just. Do you have that you do it and you're are you confident about what you did, or does it even surprise you?
No. I am fully confident. I know video games. I know this is a game.
Aha, I apply video game logic to it.
Yes. Until I get my butt kicked.
Yeah, so when you get into range, this gigantic fellow in the tiny briefs sees you and goes, good, and just makes a beeline towards you with his hands over his head and is going to try and pick you up and slam you into the ground.
I'm going to resist with toughness.
What, just not a giant hug from Bear?
Well, just because he's a bad guy doesn't mean he's a bad guy.
I thought he was going to give you a hug.
Okay, that is
crush your
20
chest.
total.
That will hit.
Does it?
Yes.
It doesn't double it.
No,
right?
no. I have a toughness 16.
Okay. So he just like grabs you off the top of this planter, picks you up, flips you around, and just power bombs you straight into the ground.
Ow!
You take 1 blunt damage.
That's what you get.
This is not fun.
And he turns around and goes, ah, and sticks both thumbs out sideways. Meanwhile, this fellow with the flat top
Yeesh.
is going to come running.
Did it take out the green guy?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you took out
I was
two at
just
once.
aiming to knock him down, but yeah, even better.
As you've got your batons, he sort of like angles his body in such a way that you miss swiping him, and he is just going to try and backhand you.
Okay.
Well, that is a 12.
Evasion is 16, sorry.
I was like, whoa.
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
no, my speed's a 6.
Yeah, he tries to give you the spinning backhand, and you
I'm
miss.
gonna pivot on my board and duck. Do a little spinny thing.
And this guy is going to take a running start, jump over the fountain, disappear, and reappear right in front of Alice, where he tries to bring his bald head down into your less bald head. Well, that's a 9.
My toughness is a 17.
Yeah. Do you have siblings that you wrestle with?
Oh, yeah.
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 You're used to that. It is your turn, though.
Oh, good. So,
That's not a headbutt. This is a...
It's hammer time. Again.
Hammer Time, the sequel.
yeah, I am. I'm going to try to headbutt him.
2 hammer.
So that would be
2
the unarmed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's pretty agile. He's going to try to evade it.
It's usually a good plan with a giant hammer.
Oh, that is not good. That is... Oh, okay. 7. I thought it was the 1. Okay. 15?
15 will do it. So what's your...
Oh. I was fully expecting not to do it.
So you can do the primary effect. Or remember, unarmed can be used for push, pull, shove.
She's
Grapple.
hammering, isn't she?
No, I was headbutting.
Headbutt.
No, I was headbutting. So it was a stun of 1.
Okay. When he brings his head down on yours, you bring your head up into his chin, and his neck stretches out really long, and he just falls into the ground and shatters into light.
Nice.
You still have a move if you'd like to do anything.
No, I'm gonna kind of put my hammer down and lean back on it, kind of like and sit back and say, "So, do y'all think you can handle them?"
Lanny?
I just felt 2.
Yeah. I see that Bobby is just got powerbombed. I'm like, Bobby, are you okay?
Great. Are my toes supposed to tingle like this, though?
And then I'm going to jump up onto the shrubbery there, with a vantage point and see if I can take out the bald guy with my bow. So that's one move, and then I'm going to aim 3 times again.
So hold on. There is
The wrestler.
the wrestler
Wrestler, yeah.
and
GI.
He's
the
not
GI.
bald.
The guy whose theme song goes with everything.
So I'm going to shift up to a D12 on the skill die. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Come on. Ooh, that's a 20. 20 plus 1. But still, 21.
Yep. So that is a hit.
And so I'm going to apply. So that's a 20 on the die plus 1. Not a crit, though.
No.
So it just takes sharp 1.
Okay. That is that guy. So, Bobby, you're on the ground. He reaches down and like puts your head in the classic pile driver position. Goes to jump up, and when he does, an arrow just catches him right in the chest, and you're left like bent over, on your feet. So you're now standing.
I will shake it off and stand back up. Thanks. You made a great point.
And Lenny actually starts to laugh, like, oh, I can't believe I'm laughing at his jokes.
Evie.
Okay, I'll get descriptive if this actually goes through, but I'm gonna whack the GI dude.
Once or twice.
Let's see how well I roll first.
Well, you have to decide
I have to
first.
decide first. It's definitely gonna hit him once.
Okay.
Okay.
Rolling hot.
No, that's not good.
No, we're rolling hot.
Oh, 6 on that. Total is 11.
That'll do it. And it's a crit.
Cool.
So,
I would, Evie would like to pop off her board and just like full on extended leg kick him in the nuts.
Oh.
he launches up a good like foot, and his flat top goes flat and falls over, and so does he, before shattering into
Freedom.
light.
And I'll pop my board up and take a hand. Look like, everyone alive?
Yeah. I think I'm the only one who got hit.
When you
I Need a Hero from Top Gun starts playing.
you're holding out for a hero.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Need him by the end of the night.
As the last grunt. Yeah. The music goes back to its normal volume, and you hear, "This is a pre-recorded message. Please make your way across the hall. Your combat performance is being assessed."
Lanny will, without even thinking, like put the weapon back on the rack, even though she's not normally the type to clean up after herself.
Hey, sometimes being full of order is how you be chaotic.
I'm not giving up my white sword.
I was gonna say I'm
Yeah,
keeping
they
my
can-
hammer.
Yeah, the doors where you guys came in open back up.
Okay.
As you pass through, your sword just disappears.
I figured that. But I wasn't going to willingly give up a Highlander sword.
Same with the hammer.
And the batons,
And
because
the
I was going
batons.
to take them.
But I did pick up my boombox again.
Yeah.
And not
It also disappeared.
The boombox comes with, but he's going to keep the tape.
But you get another tape deck.
All I can see is Zordon in his tube with a backwards hat on, listening to a mixtape. And then the Rangers come in, and he's like, oh, oh.
No, it's Zordon in the tube, but the smoke is his equalizer. As
Yeah,
you,
him and Alpha just, rocking out.
I mean, what do you think they do all day?
True.
Eh.
As you
Surf the internet.
you can't call the Power Rangers when they're in class.
Yes, you can.
He did, frequently.
Yes, you can.
Not nowadays.
So you get out back into the dark hallway. The room across the way has opened up. There's it almost looks like a locker room, except there's a. Let's see, are any of you gym goers? Probably not.
I mean, me probably a little bit.
It reminds you of a sauna pedestal, like with the hot rocks and everything. There's just nothing coming off of it.
Is there like any water on it or anything that I can?
No.
No.
But when you get into the room, the doors close behind you.
Now's when the alien is going to attack.
And there it is. Just when I thought you were cool.
You fool.
What part of that entire run through that dark hallway the first time made you think he was cool?
Well, there was the part where he swung his sword like a baseball bat and hit a guy and made him hit another guy. That was actually pretty cool.
Okay, yeah, that was cool.
I know, right? That was really cool.
But not the part after that.
As Alice is examining this pedestal, there's a control switch on it.
I'm gonna flip it.
You flip it. It starts letting out this kind of hissing noise for a second, and then begins glowing.
I might have broke something.
Those of you who have taken damage, your damage is restored.
Everybody looks at Bobby.
Yep.
That feels good. Ooh,
Your
toes don't tingle anymore.
your HP and your MP have been restored, but you are still hungry.
Oh no.
He's also a teenage boy.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, teenage girls get hungry too.
Yes, that's true.
But we don't need
I
a
could
fridge
really-
worth.
I could put away half a pizza.
A whole half a pizza.
I'll just drink
Anchovies.
a gallon of milk.
Oh.
Don't even like anchovies. Just Lanny just says that because she knows people think they're gross.
While you're sitting here, that machine finally clicks off. It's wah, 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 wah. And
One day there will be a music genre that sounds just like that.
it
A dubious step.
there's a panel on each side of it that kind of unlocks and folds down. Inside are about the size of a belt buckle. It is a metallic holder, and in the center of that there is a gold coin, probably about the size of a silver dollar. That voice says, "This is a pre-recorded message. You have been chosen to form an elite team. Each of you will be given access to extraordinary powers drawn from your emotions. These are your power morphers, the keys to your power. When in danger, raise them to the sky, calling the name of the aspect that empowers you, and you will morph into a formidable fighting force known to one and all as the Power Rangers." One of them lights up. What color did you choose to be, Steph?
Yellow.
Yellow? It says, "Evie, for being astute and savvy, your emotional aspect is insight."
This is real, guys, right? You're all seeing this?
Saying what?
If this is a dream, then we're all having it.
I'm thinking more along the lines
yes,
of
Evie, we are seeing it. You're insightful.
I'm going to gently smack Bobby upside the head.
I probably deserve that.
You deserve that.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, your insight told you that.
Ray, what color did you choose?
Can I be different than the one I?
Yes.
Okay. So then I want red.
Red? So it says, "Alice, protective and nurturing, your emotional aspect is stability."
It's he decides
smack.
to shoulder check you, I'm gonna laugh.
Yes, that was actually.
I'm just staring at you. Why do you find that so funny?
Oh, no reason. You are the most stable of us all.
I mean, yes, the girls rock.
Oh, that's true. That it wasn't emotional, it was physical. Okay.
I am stable. Thank you very much.
Lanny, what color did you choose?
So hot pink like her hair.
Okay. The voice says, Lanny, self-confident and bold. Your emotional aspect is prowess.
That's why she kept getting high scores.
And so now we're all staring at you.
Yeah. Mike, what color did you choose?
I'll go black.
It says, Bobby, caring and supportive. Your emotional aspect is compassion. Before you take your power morpher,
Nope.
keep in mind, there are 3 rules. First, never use your power for personal gain. 2, never escalate a battle unless your enemy forces you to. And 3, keep your identity as a Power Ranger secret and never reveal your true identity to anyone other than your fellow Rangers. And then, amendment. Second generation morphers have been refined. They no longer pull only on the morphing grid, but also on the user's emotions. Operating specifications have been altered to remove the second limitation.
What's that mean?
What's that mean? What's the second limitation?
Hello?
It's a pre-recorded message. I don't think we're going to get an answer.
The second limitation was never escalate a battle unless your enemy forces you to.
Ooh, so I can use this to free all the animals. I knew this was for something good.
What?
Yes, we are going to go around to all the science labs and free all the animals.
No.
I don't.
Yes!
No.
It is wrong that they're being tested on.
Have you ever considered what they're being tested on and how that could be a bad thing out in the public?
I mean, so they don't survive, but at least they have a chance.
No. They test medications and viruses on critters.
Okay,
You've seen the movie Ebola where the monkey infects everybody? Or Outbreak. Outbreak.
yeah, I was
Where
like-
the Ebola.
Lanny's
infects
already
everybody.
just grabbing her morpher.
But
No.
Bobby's going to go ahead and grab his.
Yeah.
They are surprisingly heavy.
What does the coin look like?
It's the responsibility.
So your coin
Uh-huh.
is it is a very stylized heart.
Okay. Excellent. I'm just like Kwame.
okay.
What's on mine?
Yours,
Uh-huh.
where did I put yours?
It ran away.
Yes. There's only like 10 papers in front of me, and somehow I lost one of them. I don't know how. Yours has a very stylized brain with a lightning bolt on it.
I'm a lightning brain. Cool?
And mine,
Yours,
self-confidence.
Mhm.
Pink.
yours is just a box of hair color.
Manic panic.
No, yours has. Let's see, yours is prowess. We'll say it has a really cool microchip, like a really detailed microchip.
Sweet.
Mine better not have a rock on it.
No, yours has a shield.
Okay.
No, it has the rock.
Still a little early for the rock, actually, I think.
Okay, now
So-
what?
Well, he said
Yeah, I'm still a couple years.
We have to lift it in the air and call on our virtue. And mine was carry. I lift up mine and say carrying.
Nothing happens.
Thing's busted.
Don't we all have to do it?
I've seen some of the reports. Didn't they say something about it's morphin time or something like that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was.
Of course, the big recording said that it had to be in times of danger, so I don't know.
But wasn't there the monster?
Yeah, on the radio. That's a time of danger.
How are we supposed to get there?
Hey, recording! Yeah, that didn't work.
Jordan?
You hear, this is a pre-recorded message. Please proceed back across the hallway to test your new morphers.
We're still got the training wheels on.
Awesome. Training Wheels 2.0. I bet you we get a say as I walk into the room. Round 2!
One of the flags just
Yes!
starts blowing in the
All right,
wind.
no one else say anything.
Just before Zordon can say anything. I'm just like, round 2.
Tutorial skipped. Hardcore mode enabled. Permadeath on.
I see you've played video games in the 90s.
I thought all that was on by default.
Yeah.
Uh,
Battletoads, what?
so I guess we proceed in there and take up positions. And
Here we go again.
Okay, I want to pick up some type of staff rather than a hammer this time.
Okay.
all right, Lanning will get in position and say, well, I think this is about to become dangerous, so calling on prowess.
So you hold up the morpher, and that's where we'll call this episode, I think.
Darn. I was going to put in danger zone.
I mean, we still.
We haven't said round 2.
Except
You
that
have.
For you.
nerd.
Excited nerd over there. One shot Bobby.
Rated G.
That could mean numerous things.
He's the fastest man in the city.
I wonder he has trouble finding dates.
I took 2 guys at the same time. Yes, and a
Barely
fight.
made it to the end of an episode. All this has to be edited out.
Well, we're just giving more for Gary to do.
Editing is my least favorite thing.
Suffer.
So, you guys got anything?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, well, find us at the places, do the things.
Let us know you're having fun.
Yeah, having as much fun as these guys.
I'm hating it. Every second of it. I hope you can tell.
I think they're all turning purple from having to keep the vulgarities held in.
Yes.
It's my goal to not have to mark these episodes as explicit like the rest of our episodes.
Hey, even my 2 guys comment was not explicit.
My one shot was not explicit. You took one shot.
And on that note, thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys next time.